Hi, this is Jessie with Playing with Jessie, and I'm going to do a pen comparison test. So now these are the pens that I use most often. So it took me a while to settle on these. These are the Pentel Energel Liquid Gel Ink. Now this is a 0.7, and I also, for writing, I really like the 0.5. It's a finer tip. It's a needle tip. So these are the pens that I use on a daily basis. So recently I purchased these, which I'm sure you've heard about. These are the new Papermate InkJoy gel pens, and they come in a lot of different colors, as do the Energels. So I purchased a few of these in 0.7. These are 0.7s, and then these are 0.5. So what I want to do is a comparison between the Energels and the InkJoys. And then I also have a couple Pilot G2s here as well. I don't really like these. These are not my favorite, but I thought for comparison purposes I would show you how those write as well. Alright, so let's do 0.7s first. This is just heavyweight printer paper, 32-pound printer paper, and then I'm also going to show you how it writes on the Tomoe River paper. This is the Energel 0.7 and Papermate 0.7. Okay, now in terms of the actual pen, and this would go for the 0.5 too, because the pens are set up the same on the outside. So they're about the same length. I did notice that the Papermate is a little bit thinner, so when I was putting it in and out of my Filofax pen loop, this comes out a little bit easier. This is a little stickier, I guess is the right word. So this catches on the pen loop when I try to pull it out, whereas this one just slides in and out a lot easier. So that is one thing I do like about these Papermates a little bit better. This part, what do you call that? Where you can attach it to something? I forget. This is metal, and on here it's plastic, and it's much shorter. And the outside of this here is metal, and this is all covered in this. I guess it's sort of like a silicone. It's not really, it feels, yeah, I guess I would say silicone. In terms of the clicker, they're about the same. This one's a little bit stiffer, but that could just be because it's new and this one's been used quite a bit. And although this doesn't have the sticky grip, because it has the silicone, it does, I do feel comfortable with the grip. Okay. And then in terms of the tips, these are the 0.7s. See that the Energel has more, looks like a little bit more of a narrower point. And then here's a look at how it writes. It's very similar. I would say that going on, the Energel seems a little bit wetter, but they both dry fine and they're not smeary. If we could do, I guess we could do a immediate smear test. So smear, nothing, that's fine. Let's try the Energel. Let's see, test my wet theory. Smear, no, see, they're both fine. So they dry super fast, so you don't need to worry about smearing. All right, so that's the 0.7s. Now let's take a look at the 0.5s. Again, this is a needle tip, and then this is the 0.5. These are both in black. Again, it's the same body style as in the 0.7, so I don't really need to compare those two because it's the same thing as we just talked about. So let's just write these out. I would say that when writing, the Energel does feel a bit smoother. The Papermate is a little bit scratchy in a 0.5. I mean, not terribly so. I mean, they're very similar. So I mean, chances are if you've already liked these Energels, you probably will like these Papermates because they are very similar. Okay, so this is the Tomoe River paper. If you're not familiar with this is from Japan. It is super thin, but it's very durable. You can watercolor on it, all kinds of things, and it doesn't bleed through. So let's go for a different color for this 0.7 test. So I'm going to do the Papermate green and then the Energel in orange. And this is 0.7. Whoops. And these are 0.7. I do not like this green one at all. I mean, that's just a factor of the color, though, I think. Let me try the pink, because this is 0.7. Yeah, I just don't like that green at all. It just barely shows up, and it's just, I just don't like it. That's what they look like on there. And then in terms of shadowing, it does shadow quite a bit on this paper. That kind of thing bothers you. Yeah, stay away from this paper, because it's really going to happen on almost every kind of pen. But that doesn't really bother me. I really like this paper. This is the kind of paper that's in my Hobonichi weeks. And I really do like it. So let's quickly do the 0.5. Okay. And yeah, I mean they're very, very similar. Let's see if it smears on this paper. Yeah, on this paper it does smear. Okay, that's the InkJoy. Let's try it with the Energel. Yep, that smears too. And I'm assuming the 0.7 will also. Yeah. Quickly, I did say I was going to show these G2. So if you're a fan of the G2, let me use the purple one. I'm not sure why I don't like these. I think they're very wet. I don't know. I'm just picky. I really don't know why. I mean, the comparison of how they look, I really just like the look of the Energel. I do like the metal as opposed to the plastic on the front there. I don't know. I'm just picky. So that's the Pilot 0.7. Let's see. Compared to the Papermate 0.7. I mean, it's very similar. But like I said, the Pilot's a little bit wetter going on. Like, I can see that it's still not dry. Let's try it on this paper. The Pilot back on the regular computer paper. And this is... Okay, she wants you to see this. Ooh, kitty cat pencil. Look at the cute. And this is totally going to smear. I can just tell. It's so wet going on. It takes much longer to dry. So let's do a little test here. Pilot versus, give me a good color. Papermate. Okay, and we will count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, see, the Pilot smears. And the Pilot I had done before this one. And this one didn't smear, and this one did. So the smearing is definitely a problem. It does take much longer to dry on the Pilot, and that was part of the reason I didn't like them. I feel like the Energels just dry so much faster. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. See, there's nothing. It's fine. So overall, I would say that these Papermates are really nice. I do like them. I still think I prefer the look of the Energels, just in terms of the metal on the outside, but that's not really a functionality issue. That's more just an appearance. Like if we had this pen with this this type of grip, but with the metal here, I think that would be perfect, but you can't really have everything. So in terms of price, I got this 8-pack from Staples for $10. They were on sale. I think the 10-pack is $15. I'm not sure exactly. And then I got these from Amazon, the Energel, so obviously the prices fluctuate, but I think I got a 6-pack for like $12, so these were a little bit more expensive than the Papermates, and I think the Papermates are slightly easier to find just because they do have these at Target, although the .5s I did have to go to Staples for because they did not have any .5s at my Target. If you like .7, they have these at Target. And they come in smaller packs as well. The first thing I did when I bought the .7s was, like I said, I bought a smaller pack because I wasn't sure if I would like them. And then when I realized I did like them, then I went in and got the 8-pack. So that is my pen comparison between the Pentel Energel and the Papermate InkJoy Gel. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you've tried these new Papermates and what you think of them. And if not, what's your favorite pen? I'm always interested to know about other pens that people like. So, thanks for watching. Bye.